All right, Shalom. First, we want to start by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Kodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. Yahushai being the name of His beloved Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. That's their true names in the Lashon Kodash, the ancient Hebrew. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. We're back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai. And the title of this lesson will be, A Great Time of Testing is Near. All right, a great time of testing is near. You know, if you're paying attention to what's going on the earth, if you see the serpent moving, you know, we're not ignorant of his devices. So we see that this MOTB, you know, we're getting closer and closer to it, man. Okay, and the prelude is this this jab, man, this shot, the devil's poison. Okay, so this thing is coming, and it's coming fast, man. Okay, and you know, we know that the scriptures say it's going to be a test for all the earth, man. Matter of fact, let's just get it.
God, this is Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Right, and we know that that test is going to come in the form of the MOTB. Okay, that microchip. Okay, which Esau is going to mandate for all to take. Okay, and if you don't take it, you're not going to be a part of his system. You know, you're not going to be able to partake in his world, man.
If I could say, bro, just because that's been the hot topic this week. Because you had a lot of scoffers or other every Israelite camp always scoffing that that's not the the MOTB. That it's not the microchip. When in reality it is, and it's clear as day.
Clear as day. If you have the eyes to see it.
Yeah, you know, it's on the news, and the it's funny because people would scoff and say, you know, how are they going to make it global? You know, when there's not even internet in some countries.
Right.
Hey, well, the platform is here. The so-called pandemic is the platform. So now all they got to do, just like they did with these JABs, it's the same concept. You know, it's just 2.0.
It's evident now, man. If you can't see it, then you don't want to see it, man. All right, because it's plainly seen. You know, even the Edomite can see it, man. All right, but go ahead, read that again.
Come on, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
And this is speaking to the servants of the Lord, man.
You want me to get that word patience?
Oh yeah, you can get it.
Come on.
You know, this is speaking to the servants. You know, since we held on to the word, and it has endured as soldiers, the Lord said He's going to keep us, guard us in that hour of temptation, man. Okay, because Esau is going to use brutal force. All right, brutal force to try to achieve his NWO, man. Okay, I believe, you know, like Apostle Gabar always brings out the slogan for the NWO is expect no mercy. Right? So he's going to come down, man. You know, go ahead.
This is a Greek word for patience, which is in Greek is hupomone. Which means steadfastness.
Steadfastness. And the scriptures speak of being steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Constancy,
endurance.
And it reads, in the New Testament, the characteristic of a man who is not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his loyalty to faith and piety by even the greatest trials and sufferings.
So someone that holds on to that faith, man, and it's all about your faith, and it's all about the fear of the Lord, man. Those are the main two ingredients, man. You know, that's going to get us across that finish line. Because really, we're refusing the mark, right? We're refusing it in the fear of the Lord, right? The three holy children, they didn't bow down to that
dragon.
No, to that idol. They didn't bow down to that idol, right? Why? Because of the fear of the Lord, man. Was it Daniel, right? In the lion's den. You had those men come up against him, conspire against them, and they had a law passed against Daniel. You know, that you should pray to no other, you know, other than the king. You know, and of course, what did Daniel do? He went and prayed to the Lord, man. Why? Because get Acts 5 and was it 30? No, 29. You know, We're doing all of this in the fear of the Lord. So knowing that, we know the Lord gonna step in for us, man.
Yep.
You know, because we're only being obedient to His will. Go ahead.
This is Acts chapter 5, verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men.
Right, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck what Esau talking about.
Yeah.
We gonna obey the Lord, man, rather than a man, because who's controlling man? Yahweh Hashem Shai, man.
Yeah.
So the Lord is to be feared. Okay. Go back.
I got a quick one, bro.
You got it.
For you, what you just said.
Yeah.
This is Psalm 33 and 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear Him.
Right.
It says, upon them that hope in His mercy.
Right. That's our hope. You know that Yahweh Hashem Shai will deliver us from this man.
Yeah.
Will protect us in that hour, man. That's our hope. That's why we do what we do, man. So we could, you know, Lord's will find grace in the sight of the Lord, man.
Yep.
Because Yahweh Hashem Shai is our only way out, man.
Done.
What other you know, what else is gonna do it? Like that lesson we did, you know? The only preparation is a spiritual one.
Done.
You know? That's the only way out.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Again, Psalm 33 and 18. Behold, the eye of the Lord is upon them that fear Him, upon them that hope in His mercy, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine.
And the scriptures tell you that the Lord has pleasure in them that fear Him.
Yep.
You know, it actually tells you in Sirach, there's nothing better than the fear of the Lord, man. You know, so we're doing all this in the fear of Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. Go ahead.
Back in what, Revelation?
You had that word, patience.
Yeah, come on. Let me go back to the definition for patience, which is, again, it's hupomone in Greek, which it reads the characteristics of a man who is not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his loyalty to faith and piety by even the greatest trials and sufferings.
Right, being rooted. Can we get that?
Yep.
Colossians 2.
Yep.
And 6. You know, being rooted, not being swerved from your purpose, man. You know, not letting no man take thy crown, man.
Yep. This is Colossians 2 and 6. As ye have therefore received Yahweh Shai, the Lord, so walk ye in Him, rooted and built up in Him.
Right, rooted and built up, man. You gotta be fat. You gotta have a sure foundation, man.
Yep.
In this thing, man, because it's about to get rocky.
God.
It's about to get turbulent, man. Like that parable Yahweh Shai spoke in Matthew the 7th chapter. You know, about the floods and the wind coming.
The house that was built upon the sand.
Yeah, man. You know, but that house upon that rock being Yahweh Shai, if you're founded upon Yahweh Shai, man, that's a sure foundation.
Yep.
You know, when the winds blow and the floods come, you're gonna stand tall, man.
Yep. And just like palm trees, you know, they're extremely flexible and they're thin as hell.
Yeah.
But the reason why they can surpass hurricanes is because their roots go extremely deep, man.
Yep.
So they're rooted.
They could bend.
Yep.
Like
they can touch the ground pretty much. The top of the palm tree can touch the ground in a hurricane, man, and it'll still stand after the hurricane blows over because of the roots.
Yeah, like Bruce Lee said, be water.
Yep.
You know, water could crash, water could flow. Yep. So them palm trees are able to adjust, you know, to the strong winds and all of that.
That's right.
You know?
Yep.
And they actually get stronger after the hurricane hits.
God.
And it ain't no surprise that they're in that region where hurricanes hit, you know?
God.
That's the Lord, man.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Again, Colossians 2 and 7. Rooted and built up in Him and established in the faith.
Right, established in the faith, man. And that's how we're gonna make it through this thing, man. Make it through the storm that's coming, because a storm is brewing.
Yep.
A storm is coming, man. All right? And the only way out is faith in Yahweh Shai, man.
Yep.
All right, it's gonna take a lot of faith to get through these times, man. You have to know the Lord's with you, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
As ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving.
Is that it?
Yeah, that was it right there.
You go back to that word.
Go on.
Finish it out, and then you got another word?
Yeah, for let me get the patience real quick. So again, the Greek word for patience is hupomone, and it says again the character.
Which is that's like one of the. I remember doing a lesson on just that word alone, man. You know, go ahead.
The characteristics of a man who is not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his loyalty to faith and piety by even the greatest trials and sufferings.
And that's what's coming, the greatest trial, right? What's the title of the lesson? A great time of testing is near. I don't even know if I said that.
Go on. I'm not
Title
sure.
of the lesson?
I think you did, bro.
Come on, go ahead.
It says a patient, enduring, sustaining perseverance.
Perseverance was one of my favorite words, man.
This is waiting for.
Waiting for.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, and we're waiting on the Lord, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So that's patience. So now let me get the I'm saying it's not going through. I wrote it down anyway.
It's cool. I got it. I got you right here.
Oh, okay, come on. For temptation. Oh, the what?
Yeah.
So the Greek word for temptation in Greek is
so it said the scripture said what? Go back up. Oh damn, it's not there. I got it right here. Let me read it again. Revelation 3:10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Okay, and that's where you're at?
Yep.
All right.
So now temptation, the Greek word is pirosmos, which reads an experiment, attempt, trial.
Look at that. An experiment.
Yeah.
A what?
Attempt.
Trial. A trial. This is the Lord's experiment. You know, to separate the real from the fake.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Proving.
Ooh, the Lord's gonna prove us, man.
Yep. Let me jump down to B.
And this is the final test for the Lord's elect, man. The final test, man. This
final exam.
The final exam, man.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord been quizzing us. You know, we constantly have them pop quizzes. You know, but this is what the Lord's been building us up for, man. The final exam.
Yep.
You know, for you to graduate, right?
Yep.
Go ahead.
The trial of a man's fidelity.
A trial of a man's fidelity,
integrity, virtue, and constancy.
And your integrity is gonna be tried, man.
Yep.
Because Esau gonna try to use everything against us.
Yep.
You know, to try to break our spirit, man.
Yep. Just like at camp the other day, there was this lady who said she didn't want to get the the JAB.
Yeah.
And she ended up getting it. She's like, I had no choice. I was gonna lose my job. You know. So you
failed the test.
Yeah, you're gonna be tried, man. Your integrity, your virtue, all that's gonna be tried, man.
And it's slowly easing in.
Yep.
Like all the healthcare workers gotta get it.
Yep.
They're about to have the police force and all of them get it. The sheriff.
Yep.
A lot of sheriffs don't want to get it.
Yep.
Thousands of thousands of nurses are walking away from their jobs.
And these are people who paid and went to vocational school and paid thousands of dollars to get this degree so they can have this job. And now they're losing it. So a lot of people are being enticed to sin.
And you had what's the governor Newsom?
Yep, the devil.
He just mandated all teachers to get it.
Yep. Yep.
So hey, they're slowly bringing it in, man. You know, about the what is it called, man? Like ring out. It's about the ring it out, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
An enticement to sin, temptation.
It's really causing a great separation, man.
Yep.
That's why I keep thinking about division, man.
Yep.
You know, choosing a side, man.
Yep.
You know, go ahead.
Whether arising from the desires from the outward whether arising from the desires or from the outward circumstances.
Read it again.
Whether arising
above that,
an enticement to sin.
Enticement to sin. That's what the basis of temptation is. An enticement to sin. Go ahead.
Whether arising from the desires or from the outward circumstances, and that's exactly what it's going to be, man. It's going to be the outward circumstances, because there's a lot of people who aren't with it. They don't want to get that JAB.
Right.
But once you tell them, okay, you can't buy food, you're going to lose your job.
Yeah.
All this house you've been paying for 10 years, you're going to lose it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be that outward circumstance. That's how they're going to be tried. Yeah. And a lot of people are going to fold, man.
Yeah. Hey, they're already folding.
Yep.
You know, like my own mom took the poison, the devil's poison. And I told her, because she claims she believes in the scriptures, and I had many conversations with her about, what's taking place on the earth, especially when, the shutdown came, and maybe like a few months ago or a month ago, she told me she received it, and I told her you failed the test. Yeah, and that's the test before the real test.
Yep. But like just like in school, if you failed the midterm, you're gonna fail the final. Because you didn't learn anything.
Yeah, and this test is really about trusting in the Lord, man.
Yep.
Yep.
So the definition continues. It reads: adversity, affliction, trouble.
Adversity, affliction, trouble.
Sent by the Most High and serving to test or prove one's character, faith, holiness.
So this is why we got to build up our faith, man. All right, because we're not going to be able to turn to the apostles or turn to the videos in that time, man. You know, it's solely your faith in Yahweh Shai, man, in that day, man. You and the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, man. So have that strong confidence about it, man.
Yep. And it reads a rebellion against the Most High. So if you take that, you know, mark, you're rebelling against the Most High, man.
Yeah.
It says, by which his power and justice are, as it were, put to the proof and challenged to show themselves. So we're gonna see what type of men we are, man.
Right.
During these times.
It's gonna be a separation.
Yep.
Then shall they know who are my chosen, man. You know? Yep. Did you have something?
No, that was it right there, bro.
Can you get Judith 8 and 25, man? Because I always bring out the scripture, because it just shows you that the Lord has always tried men. Yep. The men that he deals with, even our whole nation as a whole. You go to Deuteronomy, the 8th chapter. It tells you that the Lord proved us in the wilderness, man.
Yep.
Okay? So a great proving is coming again.
Yep.
All right? And we already know that majority of our people going to fail this test, man, because they, you know, they're in love with the tangible things, man.
Yep.
They're in love with the now. You know, the devil's world, man.
So
okay?
Like, did you want Jude or Judith?
Judith 8 and 25, I believe.
This is Judith chapter 8 in the Apocrypha, verse 25.
Yeah.
Verse 25, yeah. Moreover, let us give thanks to the Lord our power, which trieth us.
Which trieth us, right?
Even as he did our fathers.
Even as he did our fathers. So doesn't the scripture say that the Lord doesn't change?
Yep.
I am the Lord, I change not.
Yeah.
You know? So the Lord tried our fathers. So guess what? A great trial, a great proving is coming for us, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Moreover, let us give thanks to the Lord our power, which trieth us even as he did our fathers. Remember what things he did to Abraham, and how he tried Isaac, and what happened to Jacob in Mesopotamia of Syria.
Right.
When he kept...
I'm sorry, was that it?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
So remember what he did to Abraham, and that's what we want to spotlight right now, man, because, you know, you got to familiarize yourself with these stories, man. The things written aforetime were written for our learning. Okay, because it's gonna come down to the fear of Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You know, so let's jump to that account, Genesis 22. This is where this gives you the mind of the Lord, man.
Yep.
You know, and you gotta expect for the Lord to take you there, man. Emotionally, you know, mentally, you know, the Lord is gonna take us there, man.
That's right.
All right.
Yep.
Go ahead.
This is Genesis 22 and 1. And it came to pass after these things that the Most High did tempt Abraham, and said unto him, Abraham, and he said, Behold, here I am.
See, and here's the thing. Abraham didn't know he was being tried.
Yep.
The Lord blessed us to know us going into this time that we're being tried, man. It's a test.
God.
You know, it's a straight up test, man.
Yep.
You know? Go ahead.
Verse 2. And he said, Take now thy son, thine only son Isaac, whom thou lovest, and get thee into the land of Moriah, and offer him there for a burnt offering upon one of the mountains, which I will tell thee.
Now that there alone.
Yep.
That there alone is like, what?
Yep. That's a crucial test.
That there alone is enough to break a man.
Your only son, man.
Well, you're only
legitimate, you could say.
Yeah, like
he had the blessing.
Son of the promise, yeah, you know?
Of the promise.
Because Ishmael was there.
God.
But remember, the Lord made all these promises, you know, and he told him that he was gonna, you know, it's gonna happen with Isaac, man.
God.
You know?
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says,
but it just shows you the faith of Abraham, man.
Yep.
No questions asked.
God.
You know?
And it was his son too. Abraham was already an older man. So when you have a child of when you're older, you kind of you're more sentimental towards your youngest, man.
Right.
Usually that's how it is. So.
And you know, his seed, he had him with his wife Sarah.
Yeah, with his wife.
You know, so that right there is enough right there, man.
Yep. Verse 3. And Abraham rose up early in the morning and saddled his ass.
So you gotta think about that. You know, he was up all night.
Yep.
You know, thinking about it all night. You know, just like when Yahushai's darkest hour, when he was tried.
Yep, probably crying.
You know, scriptures tell you that he prayed to the Lord 3 times. Is there another way, man?
Yep.
Could we go about this another way? So, you know, Abraham probably was up all night praying to the Lord. You know, is there another way, you know?
Yep.
You know, it was on his mental, man. You know that. Go ahead.
And Abraham rose up early in the morning and saddled his ass and took 2 of his young men with him, and Isaac his son, and clave the wood for the burnt offering, and rose up and went unto the place of which the Most High had told him. Then on the 3rd day, Abraham lifted up his eyes and saw the place afar off.
So this was a 3-day journey, man, to this mountain, man.
Yep. And Abraham said unto his young men, Abide ye here with the ass.
And don't forget about Satan.
Yep.
Don't forget about Satan. You know Satan was plaguing his mind.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And I and the lad will go yonder and worship, and come again to you. And Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering, and laid it upon Isaac his son. And he took the fire in his hand, and a knife, and they went both of them together. And Isaac spake unto Abraham his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here I am, my son. And he said, Behold the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for a burnt offering? And Abraham said, My son, the Most High will provide himself a lamb for a burnt offering.
Right, showing you how Isaac was very observant. You know, and that's a clue. You know, showing you who Isaac is, man.
Yep.
A spiritual clue.
Yep.
Okay? Because that's Yahushua in one of his reincarnations.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So they went both of them together, and they came to the place which the Most High had told him of. And Abraham built an altar there, and laid the wood in order, and bound Isaac his son, and laid him on an altar upon the wood.
Now remember, Abraham is a man.
Yep.
It's a trial for Isaac too.
Yep.
You know, especially when his father began to do all that to him.
Yep.
It's like, wait, hold up. You know, it finally hit him. I'm the sacrifice. Oh, snaps. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a horror movie.
Just put yourself there, man.
Yeah.
But this is how the Lord operates, man.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta expect Esau to try to use our seeds against us. Esau to try to use our women against us, man. Mm-hmm. You know, threaten you with death.
Go on.
You know, go ahead.
And Abraham stretched forth his hand and took the knife to slay his son. And the angel of the Lord called unto him out of heaven, and said, Abraham, Abraham. And he said, Here am I. And he said, Lay not thine hand upon the lad, neither do thou anything unto him. For now I know that thou fearest the Most High, seeing thou hast not withheld thy son, thine only son, from me.
Right, you see that? The whole thing was fearing Yahweh B'Shem Shai, man. That's what it's gonna come down to.
Yeah.
You know? And if you fear the Lord, you're gonna be obedient to him.
That's right.
You know? So that's what the whole test is about. Do you fear Yahweh B'Shem Shai, or do you fear Esau Edom?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna listen to? Who are you gonna follow? Can we get Sirach 2 and like the last couple verses? It mentions falling into the hands of the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what it's gonna come down to, man. The fear of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, man. And also showing you that you can't put nothing above the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't put nothing above the Lord.
Yeah. This is Sirach 2 and 17. They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight.
Right, and we're preparing our minds right now, man. We know, you know, we know what's to come.
Yeah.
A day like never been before.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, We will fall into the hands of the Lord, and not into the hands of men. As for his majesty is, so is his mercy.
Right, so we're hoping in the Lord's mercy, man.
Yeah.
You know, whether we live or we die, man, it's for the Lord, man. It's for Yahweh Shai, man. Right. And like I said, we're refusing Esau Edom's device, and put it like that. We're refusing his device, his shot, his mark, in the fear of the Lord, man.
That's right.
You know, because if we were to yield to Esau, Edom, we're gonna be destroyed, man. You know. Matter of fact, we can end it off with that. I don't know if you have. Is the mosquitoes getting us, huh?
Yeah.
The mosquitoes is getting us right now. You know. Let's get Sirach. I mean, 2 Maccabees 6.
Okay.
You know, where Eleazar said, you know, this you can start at 24.
Go on. This is 2 Maccabees 6.
And read the 26.
And verse 24.
24 to 26. Yeah.
Okay. Verse 2 Maccabees 6 and 24. For it becometh not our age, said he, in any wise to dissemble, whereby many young persons might think that Eleazar, being 80 years old and 10, were now gone to a strange religion.
Mm-hmm.
And so they through mine hypocrisy and desire to live a little time.
Right, because they were enticing him to eat swine.
Yep.
You know, so here it is. Our forefathers refused. Man, man, we fell hard, man.
Yeah, we had
because here it is. They're, you know, in the face of death, man, staying faithful to the Lord over swine, man. Now people willingly, you know, eating swine.
Yep.
But in this time, it's gonna be that mark, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And so they, through mine hypocrisy and desire to live a little time and a moment longer, should be deceived by me, and I get a stain to mine old age and make it abominable. For though for the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men.
Right. If you were to take the jab, you were to take the MOTB, you know,
you'll live a little longer.
You know, you'll be delivered from the punishment of men. Go ahead.
Yet should I not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive nor dead.
Look at that, man. So we can't escape the Lord, man, alive or dead, man. So we gonna obey Yahweh Shai rather than men, man.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Verse 27. Wherefore now, manfully changing this life, I will show myself such as one as mine age requireth.
You know, obedience to Yahweh Shai. The scripture say, to obey is better than sacrifice, man.
Yep.
You know, so hey, a great test. What is the title again? A great test. Oh, we never read it in the NLT, huh?
No, we didn't.
You want to jump back to Revelation 3 and 10?
Come on.
And then read it, and then read it in the NLT?
Come on. Do you want me to read it in the NLT or to?
Yeah, you can read it straight in the NLT.
Okay. This is Revelation 3 verse 10 in the NLT version, which reads, because you have obeyed my command to preserve, or to preserve?
To persevere.
Oh, Salak, yeah, to persevere.
Right?
Let me read it again, bro.
Yep.
Revelation 3 and 10, because you have obeyed my command to persevere.
Right.
I will protect you from the great time of testing.
Right.
That will come upon the whole world.
The great time of testing, man.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
That will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world.
Right, which, you know, we know the whole earth is going to be tried, man.
Yep.
It's a new world order, man. You know, but yeah, great time of testing is there, man. You know, it's going to be found out who really believes in the Lord and who really doesn't, man.
Yeah.
So no matter what, man, we got to stay faithful to our power, understanding that the trial is, you know, who do you fear, man? Or like Tupac said, who do you believe in? You know, that's what it's going to come down to, man. You know, so, hey, Lord's will is edifying. You know, we got to get up out of here. The mosquitoes is getting us, man. Lord's will is edifying. Till next time. I mean, we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Makak Padash. Till next time, Shalom.